warriors. I have Frost Piercer, Atonement, Guardian Shield, Healing, which I can't get rid of because that's just something that's stuck with. All that jazz.
It's just a lot of jazz. If this is camera angle work, I'll be so happy. It's not targeting Gambit. Can you target Gambit, please?
Did I do more of this character? Yeah, I did. I guess the save files are a little janky.
Are you sure it's not you that's janky?
Nah, just some janky save files, I guess. Because I know I did more than, like, just that. Yeah, this is definitely more up there. It's already, I know I already did the shout crap.
1, 2, 3.
If you did have special edition, Eric, it would probably be worth, like, nice to do, like multiplayer with it. Because I'll do Mistwatch, or at least go there.
I've been looking for you. Ah, a letter from the yard. Looks like that's it. Got to go. I hope you have blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oh, good. So I could like dump garbage gear on pretty much.
Don't kid yourself.
Was my follower carrying something?
I am sworn to.
Nope. I have not been using the my follower as a pack mule yet.
Seeing a good line, go take a look.
What do you need?
Using the fucking follower as basically just a fucking storage unit. Like any other player would do. They just fucking shove all their garbage on it, on their carrot, and like everything that's like not worth like holding on to immediately just gets dumped on like the fucking follower, like Dwemer metals and shit, or dwarven metal pieces and shit like that. So yeah, Valenwood Ward Bro. It's probably garbage.
Every time I drip, it sounds like I'm cracking ice, by the way, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm breaking my feet. Oh. How much propaganda do I have to get? Anything here?
Wait, so there's a great sword that summons Daedra.
Yeah.
Am I fucking?
Why?
It cost 1,200 to buy it. You know what?
And
Let's grab that. I'm gonna
what level Daedra though?
20.
No, you can study don't piss stuck home. You can these people stop being moron. Because what better way to cause a war than mass murdering everyone?
Don't
Greg?
kid yourself. Stone
Gaming?
runs in your blood.
But yeah, I guess it's a level 20 danger. It might be useful if I disenchant it. So I'm gonna hold on. I'm just gonna buy it and hold on to it.
I actually agree with that one.
You know what? I should probably do some spell importing, and probably put entombment on my not entombment. What is it?
No.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So this is the way there. I'm gonna go look in the corner and see if there's any secrets in that corner.
Or block.
I see prisoners.
Right now, when I block with my shield, I basically.
Where are you?
Oh, that's pretty fucking good. I can now cast Lamb of Mara while blocking. That's pretty ideal. There we go. Just leech health off this guy.
Leech off. Oh, why are you stealing his health, Craig? That's not mean of you.
Well, it's a skeleton.
Why are you stealing someone's soul?
Because I'm playing a Deathknight.
I was thinking that could be aim. Stealing someone's soul.
I'm gonna take his weapon so he can't fucking fight back. Well, let's just take all his gear, weaken him. While he's trying to reconstitute himself. Which is apparently failing because he can't, his bones are rolling away, so he's just gonna degenerate.
Whose power did I get this time? Not Dragon, no? I got Surge. Who would the Surge do? As the mirror fills up, until it releases toxic gases, your body shifts.
Guy's got a Thrasher Mole.
No. Why is
Does my
that?
difficulty reset at some point? Nope, it's still legendary. I'm just armored up the ass.
I think you need to get remove your armor then, Greg.
Oh yeah, there's skeletons in there. Guess I'll summon a skeleton of my own.
Okay, you're that kind of player. Gonna summon.
No, I just have one skeleton. I usually just use them as a bat. Cause you know, just
You're a summoner.
yeah, I just got one skeleton. I just keep pull out every now and then. Just don't even the numbers. It's no guarantee it's gonna help me much, because it's a skeleton. Also, apparently one of the fucking enemy skeletons hits like a truck, because I just died.
Oh, but you're legendary if they're doing blood.
Well, one of them apparently hits like a truck. The other ones don't. So, yeah.
Maybe be careful? Is that what it's saying? That's a wall. My legs are crunchy. Too crunchy for You will never find me. I'm a ninja in this night.
I've been looking for you. Ah, looks like that's it. Got to go.
I gotta resell all my crap, I guess.
I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Ah, I ran into a challenge area again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
They still selling the same sword? Nope, he re-rolled.
Don't kid yourself. Stone runs in our blood.
Was he talking about like a mine or something?
If you're looking for supply, Red Belly Mine. You get used to it after a while.
There you go, Bobby.
No idea what's causing it though. Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's... I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine. Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave
Where are
me
you
some sort
spawning
of
at,
line
though?
about keeping it. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Tell you what, keep to your work, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape out. I don't want to be responsible
there's-
for sending you to your death.
Oh.
Careful.
Wait, I know you.
Surge unity.
Lots of spiders.
Okay, is there anything over here? No, it's a... But there's an enemy. He's gone. He's him. He's done smashed.
Quite a lot of spiders in this area.
Oh, it's Buddha then.
Yep,
How badly was Buddha?
they're like low-level spiders. They're shitty.
Oh.
What kind of ore do they have? They have iron ore here.
Why is it shitty spiders?
I don't know, because the game rarely ever gives you like dishes out like deadly ones.
So, are you excited for a new Skyrim game? Right.
What do you mean, new Skyrim game?
The what? No, no, no. I screwed up. I jumped off a building without meaning to. So the new Skyrim they're making apparently. What they claimed. Are you excited for it, or do you think it's gonna be the same old, same old?
They already made special edition. They're probably just making like a. They're probably making like Elder Scrolls 6 or something. Probably, I don't know. Which is probably not gonna be Skyrim. Probably be like either they're probably gonna do I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna do Morrowind again, if anything. I don't know. I haven't looked into it much.
Morrowind style?
If it's another Morrowind fucking thing, that'd be pretty cool. Because the old one was janky as shit.
Hey, watch it.
But here's the question. Are they just gonna fucking dump microtransactions into it, or not? That's the real question.
Wait,
They
I know
tried
you.
that, remember?
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Rothgar.
What
Such a
could
thing
it
has not
be?
happened for
The return
hundreds
of
of
the
years.
Dragonborn?
It didn't work out.
Nasty little buggers. Gone? Finally, we can Here, please accept this gift as a token
Damn,
of
that's a
our
lot of money.
gratitude.
There's nothing around there anyway. For my notice, so we're good.
Definitely gonna have to level up smithing.
Unit?
Yeah.
Level up smithing's
Pray
easy.
to God. Blades, helmets.
It doesn't have the same impact as it usually does in my mods, at least. So curse, scale bracers, and ones of courage were. Oh, that's quite useful. I'll have to scrap it down and enchant my main armor with it, but that's about it.
Also, I learned something, Greg.
And that is?
Some people don't understand the idea of ranking and training.
What, rank systems and fucking literally just grinding to get like better levels and shit?
Something like that, right? So here's the thing, right? On the other day, right? Yesterday, I commented on how the one girl, right, is not a proper character, and my reasons was a bit different than everyone else's, right? I'm a big fan of Star Wars, so I know the system.
Oh, it broke.
So I know like the ranking system on the clones.
I guess one of the skeleton pathfinding AI. I guess one of the pathfindings for like one of the skeletons in that tower kind of broke on itself and just crashed the game.
It happens. But like, so I was saying, like, I know the ranking system, right?
Oh, well, I'm
So-
reloading it.
They're telling me she's a stormtrooper, Greg, right?
Mm-hmm.
So stormtrooper is a common line.
Good thing I quick
outpost
saved.
protector. So stormtroopers are the common line outpost protectors. They're not usually the suicide run. Okay, right? And stormtroopers are created after Mandalorians. The Mandalorian style was actually still stronger than stormtroopers, and they have a history to prove it that they're more powerful and more resourceful than the stormtroopers. Okay, right?
Yep.
They've proven superior and trained everything. Okay, so now they're telling me that the girl that came in, right, was able to cook was able to fight the Mandalor's ass, or kick the Mandalor's ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with backstabbing and all that, right? Was basic stormtrooper training. Now, do you know why I call it a flaw to the actual thing, Greg? Do you know why I say we have a flaw overall? So
I mean, you can keep like bringing it up. You don't have to like ask me
here's the flaw.
if I want to know why or not. You could just keep saying it.
I'm just keep saying it. So here's the flaw, right? So stormtroopers are the basic training. Commandos, right afterwards, were the main troopers, right? We're the main high elite soldiers with the heavy Gatling guns and specialized training.
Mm-hmm.
So commandos are the ones that are bred genetically to be superior. Okay? And the training the Mandalorians did is tough love type training, and tough love, I mean, you have to fight tougher enemies, etc. Stormtrooper training is basically you don't have to go through all that stuff, right? You go through the more basic training. Commando is you go through the most elite training possible, right? And there's there's 4 stormtroopers at the start of the show. They have fought raiders, they have fought Maul's raiders and everything, right? Those are one of the toughest spies you have in the universe. And even the Mandalorians have a hard time fighting the Samurais and all of them, right? Okay, so you have 4 stormtroopers at the start of the show, who the Mandalorian kills within less than 10 minutes. Because guess what? They're inferior. But now, in the 4th episode, you have this lady who's supposedly a Mandalorian, right? A inferior clone, right?
Just wait for my mana to recover so I can
She's
literally buff this Lydia.
So she's supposed to be an inferior clone. So how could she, the inferior clone, with the same training as the other clones, right, be equal to the Mandalorian when the other 4 couldn't be? Does that
I
make
don't know,
sense,
man.
right?
Sometimes they just... At this point, Star Wars is just a shit show.
And it's just stupid. That's a shit show right there, because the clones are all the same clone. And this is all the same inferior clone. So guess what? And the training they receive is different. If she's a stormtrooper, she's basically a station liner. She has no high combat experience compared to commando. And the commandos are usually sent to take out Mandalorians first, rather than stormtroopers, because this Mandalorian's failed.
Where the fuck did Lydia go? Oh, there she is.
So my problem is, what the show is there, and then they're trying to tell me she's the strongest character in the show, right? But you know how if you punch steel, Greg, your knuckles hurt, but not that much?
Mm-hmm.
right? But they hurt, right? Even with a piece of cloth, you're still gonna have a lot of pain punching steel. Okay.
Yeah, because you're punching fucking steel. What do you think is gonna happen?
Right. But now you're punching. Okay, so now the armor he's wearing, great, is so dense. A blaster or a lightsaber, right? At like 10,000 degrees, can't even melt it. So you know what I'm talking about. You know how dense that armor is, Greg. That's really
pretty thick
dense
armor.
That's even denser than steel, right? So she punched him in the head like 5 times without even getting a bruised knuckle. Greg.
Mm-hmm.
You see why I'm calling bullshit on that. She's wearing basic leather, but you're wearing metal that needs like 10,000, 20,000 degrees to melt. And you're telling me she can punch that without having pain? Bullshit. Right? And all of a sudden, like, she's superior to him, even though she has inferior training compared to him, right? Her default training is inferior. By our standards. By lore standards, inferior, but somehow she has better training than he does.
You gotta steal all the skeleton's gear, so that way he's
You see
weaker.
why I'm calling her character stupid now, Greg?
I mean, I get it. It's kind of flawed, but
That's a big ass flaw, and then.
but you forget though. Like Star Wars has been like pretty flawed for a while now.
But everyone's trying to tell me she has no. That's a big ass flaw right there. That she can punch the Mandalorian steel. That takes the dead lightsaber team. That's how dense it is for such a small place. And you're trying to tell me she's not being in pain, wearing shitty leather gloves. She will be. At the end of the day. And if she's a stormtrooper, she has no advanced training. And she has the same training as other stormtrooper fighting everyone else. So you're telling me she can kick his ass. That any other stormtrooper coming in can kick his ass too. Great. Because they have the same training. That's my problem.
Still here.
And if you told me she was a commando, which is the elite unit, which is trained to survive the most harshest environment, that are so poisonous it kill people, Greg, I would believe the story, you know what I mean? That she can kick his ass, Greg. But when you're telling me she has the most basic of basic training, you're not gonna believe her story, are you? You know what I mean, Greg?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm just
You're
trying
not
to
gonna
like
believe her story.
right now. I'm just trying to
That's my
focus on the game right now.
I know, but you see my problem with her backstory. In her backstory, there's no mention of her being upgraded to commando at all, or receiving commando training. She's a basic stormtrooper, so you're trying to tell me that a basic stormtrooper is as strong as a Mandalorian, which is the equal to a fucking commando. Which they're not, by all standards. And their advanced means more trained than the stormtrooper. So again, at the end of the day, I hate the character, not for her being a bad person, it's this. You see why I call her flawed. Right? She's meant to be powerful. You see why I call her powerful on purpose. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Greg?
Since I can't really get up close with this enemy, I might as well just use my bow.
But you see why I'm calling her powerful on purpose. Everyone's like, you're wrong, but actually, well, like, I understand the lore. I understand where the rankings is stronger than the other one. Type thing, right? So you're trying to point out she's as strong as him.
And by the way, Eric, I'm just gonna say one thing though. Next campaign I run isn't probably gonna be with my usual, like the usual group of people. I'm probably gonna, because I want to get some of my friends that like I know locally to try it out pretty much.
That's fine.
I'm just letting you know ahead of time in case you're wondering why there's like a group running and
I'm
whatnot.
going basic anyways. Don't worry.
Was that? Are you like kind of like trying to like do your own thing too anyway?
It would take me like a year.
It's been a while since you ran your own game.
Well, here's the thing. I take 6 months to a year to run an actual property. Great.
Yeah, because you take your time with it.
I take my time. I make my maps. I flesh out all the lore from head to toe.
Oh, I know where I am in this fucking area. I'm in the fucking like underground passageways. Cause fun fact, I have a mod that adds underground passageways that lead to like across the entire fucking map. Like it's like a giant interlocked underground cavern system.
I know what you mean. But Greg, you seen what I did. I made a whole system.
And it's not like, yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of your like projects that basically you managed to get running or for like a couple sessions or just have them fall over.
But I made like a whole specialized mech system, gun system.
I gave you a whole. I remade you the whole junctioning system for Final Fantasy VIII just so you can use it.
I'm gonna try to. I have to figure.
I mean,
out
it's still there.
I have to figure out how to work Excel better. Pretty much. That's my only issue with stuff.
I know, but the point
that,
is, I gave you the tool if you want to use
I
it.
know. I know. I have to find a way to implement it though. It's very hard to find a way to implement
These
it.
skeleton knights are quite annoying.
But you see what I'm saying. For her character, you see why I don't like her very much. It's like, yeah, no, for her character out. Right?
Shit.
Like you, like a Mandalore is an old commando, pretty much, but equal to a commando. So if you, right, and here's the commando squad leader, which is a Mandalorian is like a commando, and a Mandalore is
I should
basically
probably buff Lydia.
the squad leader, just peer them all, right? So she's the equivalent fighter of a...
Or at least mark an enemy to heal off them.
Right, but she has training of a stormtrooper, which is not even equivalent to Mandalorian training. You know what I mean? My only thing is, if they gave her more of a backstory to where she got the rest of her training from, Greg, like, say she quit being a stormtrooper and was working on bounties, etc., right, Greg? You know me, I would accept her story after that, right? But if they don't mention that part of it, I'm completely out. And you already know.
Oh, I got executed.
You already know I'm completely out because it has no idealization of the ranking system. It's throwing out the fact that there's commandos and commando leaders and stuff like that, right? It's throwing out the whole lore of clones. You know what I mean? It's throwing out all their lore and saying, yeah, we're gonna scrap every single bit of lore that made clones powerful.
I'm probably gonna have to go in the underground area later because it seems like it's a pain. The enemy's gonna execute me above like 40% health, so it's kind of difficult.
You probably are, but you see what I'm saying.
A bit too difficult for what I'm able to do pretty much. I need to get better spells.
But you see why I'm not really
And better
happy
gear.
with the whole idea of it, Greg. Because, like, I get it. I get what we're trying to do, but if they add no actual lore of, like, why she's a power, then I have no interest in your show. Because then she's a powerhouse.
Yeah, that spider's a high level.
That's what I'm trying to say. She's a power for a powerhouse, and everyone thinks, oh, you're being against her on purpose. If she can compete with him in sparring, right, and it's almost about equal to him in combat, she better have a goddamn excuse of what she fought. You know what I mean, Greg? Because if you're telling me an outpost troop is equal to Mandalorian, I say fight me. Pretty much. Because that outpost troop would have been if they would have killed double Mandalorian, she third claim pretty much, would have been a Manda Commando, not a
I don't find it's funny. You could still technically poison a spider, like a frostbite spider, with its own poison. I just find it weird.
Also, I've been having fun with this game that I've been for a while.
So I've been using I've basically been using spells like Guardian Shield, Atonement, stuff like that to basically buff my defense. Atonement's pretty strong, by the way. It's kind of like you get 40 armor rating, and you reflect that like a damage equal to your missing health.
Nice.
So if I'm missing 50% of my health, I'm doing around 50 magic damage to nearby enemies or something every time they attack me. It's not much legendary difficulty, but it does help.
Yeah, probably. I need turns down though.
Guardian Shield gives me magic resist and basically a lot of armor, but I can't have both up, I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, that's the thing. I don't like the new lore because people will just be assholes about the old lore.
They're both attacking me. Yeah, wolves are pretty dangerous in my game.
Are they?
They're tougher than usual. well, the tougher variants just spawn a lot more often in like the base version.
That moment, I'm switching. I'm turning off my gaming.
Mm-hmm.
If you're... They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs. By Talos, I'll not
I'm off
lose
work
any
at the Black Friday.
So I've been thinking.
Be back there in the
I'm
morning.
grateful we're friends. I'd like you to have this. It's not much, but I hope it's something you like. Divines bless you.
So what do you give me?
I'll be back, Greg. I missed filling my water balls up.
Wake as you pass.
Talk.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. Without your combat prowess, it's so valuable.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with Steve? You wish to do what I do? Very well. What brings you to Balaman today? Repair? Purchase?
Can't improve armors that much.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
If you
get
need
going,
me,
then.
nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade, eh?
It's only 11 p.m. in the game.
Wait, I know you.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself. All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons... He's been very depressed.
Well, I have all sorts of interesting items for sale. Have you looked around? Pickings may be a bit slim today, but if you see anything you like, I'll make you a good deal. Yes? Until next time. Until next time.
It's kind of weird how the vendors sometimes just don't want to sell you shit.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Brawn over by the market.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Yeah.
The return of the dragon. Blessings of Mara upon you.
New
This is
around
one of the
Riften?
signs.
Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bone.
Got the coin?
The bunkhouse isn't.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Yeah, what do you
Like
see?
it's filled with your vile
This is about the
liquids,
metering.
and embrace the teachings of a handmaiden of kind.
No, Mama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kira, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've
Yeah.
sown.
What's your problem?
We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very Talon, I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all...
New in town, eh? There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onrush. You should try it sometime.
What?
Wait. Wait, I know you.
This person's just sitting on air. This fucking guard's just doing the invisible chair.
Welcome to trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
one, and
trinkets,
then, like,
odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Yeah, let's see what else. This guy selling anything especially good at all? Nope. Still some good arrows though.
Until next time.
Come to see.
I am back with my water, Greg.
Okay.
My last water tastes like tea and everything, so I had to wash it.
Okay.
If you
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments. Throw back that missing limb with my genuine Balmer blood elixir.
Please. Oh,
I like your stars, Lord. The Mandalore story,
divine.
right, Grace? The Mandalore has great lore
Mhm.
to
what
it.
brings you to balance?
Is it the one writer? And how they wrote her in, I don't like.
Fair enough.
Like, it's explained to what happened, how the Mandalore... The Mandalore story is explained from the start. That he's found as a kid and trained.
If you need any more
By,
smithing work, come see me again.
Mm-hmm.
It's explained that he's found as a kid wandering field, and he's right, and he's a genetic clone, and he's trained. Okay. Right? The new girl's like, she's an all-powerful house, and she's a stormtrooper, that's all. We're not even gonna explain her. I'm like, okay, so if you're gonna introduce a warrior, at least introduce
Looking
the
for some
warrior
armor,
in the
a
way of
weapon,
what
perhaps?
they are, right? And who they were. So if you tell me this warrior is a stormtrooper, right? I say bullshit. Because like I said, there's different ranks, and stormtrooper's always the lowest rank. So if you tell me the lowest ranked character in the whole thing is one of the strongest, that makes no sense. Because the Sith actually raise, like in your game, do you have someone gets more, they get more notorious attention, etc. Greg, but they have to drain strengths.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing with the
Come to see
clone troopers.
Balamon perform miracles
Is
with
they
steel, eh?
do the more damage they do, and the
The finest weapons in art.
profiles they get, the better rankings they get. That's why I don't really care overall.
If you need any more
Overall, it's
smithing
not a
work,
bad start.
come see me again.
I've never seen you all this upset about anything.
But yeah, I'm looking to
Strangers,
redo my
Don't
game,
even-
but I want to do it from start to finish.
All of Skyrim.
Greg?
As fresh as
No.
the day it was collected.
Like a
Mhm.
complete start to
Some
finish,
fresh
like
meat. The only way to find fresher meat. is to
same gods pretty much as usual,
keep your belly full and your
but
stomach
new themes around them, right? New themes. Like there's old, like new theme, like new gods, new themes, but old gods, pretty much.
Wait.
Yeah.
I know you.
I'm just trying to like find like something to do.
I may actually try to build it around. What do you call it? the junction system, though, Greg, for powers.
Yeah, you could probably do something with that at least. Well, the junction system is all about you lock mana into magic, like spell charges or something into it, and you basically get power. That was the whole gimmick of it. And if you lock into, you can only lock one spell per. You can only have like one spell per stat or something. That was like the whole gimmick of it. And the restrictions for what you can and can't do with it is kind of like they cap at like you have them cap at like 100 or something for the sake of balance. Otherwise, well, that shit's gonna get out of control pretty quickly, pretty much.
That's exactly what's flying around at this point.
It's also probably worth noting that they can still technically use the magic while it's junctions into something. It's just they can't. They'll just lose some of their firepower if they do it that way.
No, that's what I want, pretty much. That's what I'm trying to create with it.
In other words, if you're gonna junction something, you better be ready to fucking like not. You should be ready to be able to scarcely use it rather than like spam it. Like
exactly. That's what I want to build around.
Yeah, the ideal circumstance would basically be able to put it on unwanted spells.
Errors like that's just stupid. Why would you limit your own players? I'm like, I'm not really limiting. You know
So don't be an asshole and waste all your fucking spell charges.
Exactly. Don't waste them. You have enough spell charges.
Yes. Right. Are you sure about this? We shall see.
Okay, he hits really fucking hard.
Actually. So this guy's kind of stupid, by the way.
Just gotta leech seed him so I can get some of my health back. This guy didn't have anything too good. Saving just in case. Now let me use that new armor that I got, because let's see, my current armor gives me 6 extra HP and 42 armor, and this gives me 38. Yeah, I guess it's weaker. Oh well.
So, Greg, right? I explained all the lore for clone trippers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the difference between them and what the powerhouse is. The guy's only thing comeback was he got his ass kicked by Jawas. Are they erasing stupid logic? And I put Jawas have fought Jedi and won. You have no clue what Star Wars is going on here. Jawas are one of the toughest species existing, including they have Jedi. Greg. It's like, well, I read what you put, and you didn't even explain anything on Jawas, clones, and Mandalore lores, right? Greg?
Mm-hmm.
Lores, right? So get good, scrub. Because I explained to him what the systems are by all the training, and his only comment is disagrees there. He's definitely not Mary Sue, and he can't explain Jawa more. He can't explain what Jawas had for them too, right? I'm like, bitch, please! You're trying to explain to me the lore of Star Wars when you can't even explain. When you can only come up with that's all you can come up with Greg, against me. And you have no clue about the rankings of Star Wars?
No, I'll just damage my health real quick just to boost it defensively.
But you know, that's why I find it funny, Greg. He has no clue what Jawas and what Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you do realize Jawa were also Jedi and everything else? Jawas Jedis, and they actually are known to counter Jedi, Sand Raiders, and freaking Darth Maul's race. Pretty much on the one planet, they know to fight off those people, like all 4 of them, including Sis. So you think Jawas are weak ass pansies? I think you're mistaken on your Star Wars lore here.
I wonder if there's like a pickaxe nearby, because there's a moonstone and shit. I could probably mine that for some resource.
This is why I don't like arguing people who don't even know.
I see that people just think they're right most of the time, and they just assume that everyone else's opinion is just wrong with it.
Yeah.
Anything else I can do in this area? Guess not. This is like a little mini cave, I guess. Yep. Just a mini cave. Filled with some semi-good loot.
Okay, so a helmet does not prevent concussion. They're talking about Star Wars here. Have you seen this? Have you seen the TIE Fighter helmets, Greg?
Mm-hmm.
They're reinforced. Like the TIE Fighter helmets are reinforced. Various helmets reinforced on the inside for safety. Same with the Mandalore helmet. The Mandalore's helmet is a visor hanging, right? And it's reinforced on top of the head.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you punch him, the reinforcement can prevent a concussion. Greg.
Yep.
I'm sorry to tell you, dude. You don't know how Star Wars helmets are designed? I'm so sad for you. I'm not even gonna answer that one because...
I mean, some people don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to, like, lore. Like, they'll just spout out whatever they feel like it.
Well, okay, they're not spouting out lore. They're saying that helmet doesn't prevent you from getting a concussion. Correct. Right? And I'm coming from the fact that she's not a USC fighter. Greg. I'm coming to the fact of ranking and lore, right? He's coming in the fact that Ariel Gina could debar someone in 5 minutes. That doesn't matter. I'm talking about the actual lore behind it. Greg, not how strong she is in real life. You know what I mean? Not that way. Again, I'm not counting real life. I'm talking.
You see this annoying thing I'm killing right now?
I have a hard time looking at these ones.
It's called a lurcher. It's a fucking giant tree monster that can easily beat the living shit out of my fucking skeleton.
Oh, I know this. Good luck. It's not even an elder too. That's
Yeah, I'm fighting a pissed off version.
Yeah,
That fortunately cannot reach me because I have the high ground.
You're not even fighting an elder though. The elders are worse. They regenerate.
Yeah, I have the high ground though, so I could just keep shooting at him. And hopefully Lydia will also keep him busy. Actually, I might be able to give Lydia a Guardian Shield. That might help her. There we go. Nice and buffed. As for me, I am not going anywhere near that fucking thing. I'm just gonna keep shooting at it. I'll let Lydia tank it with the fucking Guardian Shield buff. Oh, can I even poison this thing? Because if I can poison it, that would probably help a lot. No, I think it's immune to poison. Yep, probably immune to poison. Yep, it's immune. Fucking spider shooting poison at me from distance. That's right, you better run. Like, I'm not worried about this thing attacking me, I'm worried about, like, this thing popping out, like, when I finish the dungeon. So, like, I want to get rid of it as soon as possible, basically. And apparently Lydia's back with, possibly fully recovered. So that might help out a little bit. Oh, 1 sec.
I'm just gonna point out the mill density on that one. Sorry about that, I had a phone call. That's fine. Skyrim is also pointing out somebody the one person still ignoring the ranking system, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pointing out, she is a National Guard, so she has the most military training. Versus the top source of the suicide, meaning death mission. Half them must have. But I'm pointing out the two differences that everyone anyways, I'm just pointing out to everyone because they're ignoring the fact of the rankings, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're saying. It's because this is annoying me. They're trying to explain to me how the ranking system is great, but they're not even considering the training involved. Like, how can you be so smart if you're fucking not?
Right, now I can kill this thing. No, I'm gonna dual wield these maces and just shred it.
But you see why it's annoying. Everyone I'm talking to, YouTube is not considering the ranking system. I'm fucking pissed now, Greg. So Greg, you wanna know how much money I spent in my game?
Like, fuck, this thing's hard to kill.
I spent like 30-60 bucks to get on my games, right? Turns out on Black Friday, right? All of the games I want are $5 for the same editions I have. Kinda happy. I don't want the physical version. Don't care for the master. I just want the basic route.
Damn it, it's immune to leech seed. Screw it. I only got a third of my arrows back. Great.
Congratulations, actually.
I spent 80 arrows on it. It's probably like a quarter of my arrows back or something. All for a crappy corrupted tap for it, because the fucking thing is literally a monstrosity.
Oh well, I don't care. I kinda got brand new versions for
I can't be a part of this place anymore. We were supposed to find a sacrifice.
I'd have
I've
bought
done
these.
horrible things with
$5?
the initiation. My mother.
Oh.
But I can't run away from this. I'm going up there to stop her. Good. Follow me. We have to fight our. Yep. I don't think anyone else here is about to have a change of heart. Good afternoon. Let's get up there before Mother finds out what we're doing.
Oh, I almost got it. Hmm.
You don't really have a good selection for PlayStation 1 games.
Guess I'll just boost my overall defense, I guess.
Yeah, you should. I want the team right here that some.
This person does a lot of damage. Alright, let's see. I think there's like a few more of these like hags I gotta kill.
Alright, I agree with you.
I almost got my power attack in. So close.
I'm gonna buy all my games next year. I agree.
Going to enjoy.
Trolls are always pretty fucking annoying in this game. Like, on legendary difficulty, they're kind of tanky, and they're really annoying because they regenerate percentage of their health pretty much instead of like a fixed amount.
Yeah. Pain's been weird for you.
Hagraven up ahead. Pull the lever when you're ready and we'll take her.
So I'll steal a little bit of food.
So let's see. PS2 games from now on. Try.
Alright, the Hagraven's like really fucking tanky. Crappy spot. You can have a skeleton out there.
I think I was right. I don't like the new Nick and Morty, but the only funny twist is you find.
Hmm? Damn it, Lydia. Don't want to lose a follower this early in the game. The person like got back up after like, and it got, and when the way they got back up was like right in the fucking arrow. So yeah. Yeah, well, this staff works. No, it doesn't do anything like that. You know what? I'm getting pretty tired. I'm streaming.
Get tired?
Yeah, tired of streaming at least.
I'll tell you stop.
Yeah, it's got two. Streams like an hour and a half almost of like each game. It's not too bad.